Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story. We're in one of the decks, or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or could it be in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right. I hope you were able to make a selection. Don't overthink it. All right, we'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. We have the Empress. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. We have Lovers. Overall energy, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it's looking like there's this new opportunity for you. New beginning, and I feel like you are connecting with people who share your same vision or dream. I'm seeing here like mutual goals. Definitely can be romantic, or someone could be coming off as both a romantic and business partner. If not, this is just about two people aligning who share the same goals and are ready to maybe take some sort of action towards that goal. I feel that you also could be offered some sort of opportunity, and you would care about this opportunity, whatever it is. I feel like you would be very passionate about this opportunity. So definitely can be something that is business related. You could be invited back for a job or an interview. Whatever it is, I feel like you would feel like, okay, this is for me. If you are in a process of searching for a home, I feel like you would find the right home. If you're looking for a roommate, I feel like you're going to find the right roommate. I feel that you are being aligned or matched with whatever it is that you desire. Like two energies are coming together that are in alignment with the same goal. And I feel like that is why this person's coming into your life, or why you're being brought together. It definitely is some sort of magnetism that is pulling two people together. I also feel that you are going to be very creative, in maybe taking some sort of action towards your creativity. Maybe you decide to start a business, especially. For some of you, I can see you being creative as far as journaling, writing, vlogging, definitely something in regards to communication. And I feel like your idea, whatever idea you have come up with, is really valuable right now. And is something that people need. You could be the inventor of something. Maybe you created an app, and people are like, this app is right on time. Like, we could use this app. So I kind of feel like whatever it is that you are working on, focused on, or manifesting is needed at this time. Even especially too, if you like took a break from creativity for a while, like maybe you used to paint, or maybe you used to draw. and you put something on a back burner, it's like something is igniting that passion again, and you're like, okay, I've got it. This is the perfect energy. This is the idea that I have. Definitely could be establishing your own business. If you already have your business, maybe there's going to be some sort of rebranding, and it couldn't have come at a better time. I feel like the conditions are right for you at this time too. It could have been that in the past, something that you were trying to put together, like it was planted in the wrong soil, or some soil that just had no life to it. I feel like now whatever seed has been planted, the conditions are right, and something is blossoming for you. If this is about strictly like love related, I feel that someone maybe feels that they found the one. They're like, I don't need to search anymore. I want to marry this person. I'm going to put a ring on it. Even if two people don't believe in that traditional sense of marriage, I still feel like this is about like, yes, this is the person that I want to spend time with. This is the person who gets me. And it's a lot of mutual energies going on back and forth between you and this person. I feel that 22 may be significant, or you might start to see twos, especially 222. We have lover's energy out as well. So again, this is connecting with someone who I just feel like it's like it was meant to be. Something is bringing the two of you together, and the purpose of this connection, it serves a higher purpose. Now, if this is just about two people connecting, I still feel that the connection itself is strong enough to leave an impression on you, or maybe you're leaving an impression on them. But, you know, I feel like sparks have started, like something came together and it started a spark. And now there's this flame that's burning. So you also could be connecting with your twin flame. You could be meeting your twin flame for the first time, although I'm not going to romanticize that twin flame union. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, but it's not what is promoted to be. A lot of people are still caught up in that fantasy and even begging to meet a twin flame. You don't know what you're asking for. You don't know what you're asking for, but you know, if it is not a twin flame, either way, this can still represent someone who you feel gets you and who mirrors your energy as well. I do feel like whoever this is, like you're going to bring out the best in each other. Now also, this is also about choices or decisions. So it is possible that you could be comparing two people. Is it going to be this person or that person? Is it going to be this house or that house? Is it going to be this job or that job? So I kind of feel that, you know, this is a situation where two things are being offered to you and you have a choice. In a relationship situation, if you are completely single and you're like, you know, I don't know anybody, this is the only person that I've met, it's possible that you are the catalyst for their decision. It's like they weren't expecting to meet you, but you guys crossed paths, and now this person is like, man, that was unexpected. Like, I don't know, am I with the right person, or should I be moving forward with this person? So I feel like there is a decision that needs to be made. Yeah, and it really depends on, I can't say the outcome because I feel like there is an option here. It depends on the final decision, whether that's up to you or them. It's not really showing an outcome to me. Those of you that are also going into some sort of creative field, or even if it's a spiritual field, I feel like something has to do with bringing people together. So you could be someone who is doing something dealing with relationships and love. Anything. It doesn't have to be tarot reading, but it could also be something like Reiki, or maybe you want to play matchmaker. Maybe you created an app or some sort of dating service. But it does seem like it may have something to do with bringing people together, bringing like-minded individuals together, especially relationship-wise. If you are someone who writes stories, you definitely might want to go the romance route, writing some sort of romantic novel, or maybe even graphic novel, just something that is going to have like romance, or romance may be the base of it. Even if it is sci-fi or action, it's like the crux of the story is going to have something to do with a love situation. Some of you are really tapping into your feminine energies and maybe using that to manifest. I feel like someone is also composing like a message or letter. Like I'm seeing something being composed or written. Something may have to do with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, maybe Taurus. I also feel that two people think alike, but it's more complimentary than combative. I feel that two people can learn something from each other. I feel like there's going to be a lot of intellectual conversations. Someone is also coming off as very philosophical. I feel like you're going to be having a long conversation with someone. Someone also may have like a light colored vehicle. And I also feel like someone has Leo in their chart. It's a significant placement, especially if Leo rising. I also feel that if you like have been dabbling into some sort of spell work, like some sort of come to me spell or attraction spell, I feel like your soulmate hears it loud and clear. I feel too like you may be someone's muse, like you inspire someone. Something also looks like an apology, or someone may give you a gift showing that they're sorry for something, or someone also may step in to give you what you need. Someone's going to help you get something. If you are having a situation either with your car or your living situation, a house, I feel like you're going to receive some sort of help. You're going to get some sort of help or assistance with that. And it could be like, even if as far as paying for something, you could get like, someone could literally like help you pay for your house or purchase it if you know people in high places, I guess. You know, like someone definitely could purchase your house for you. If it's not about someone actually buying something that big, then this is about you getting the assistance. It's like, oh, you know, this grant will take care of 15% of your down payment, or, you know, with this, you're going to get some sort of grant for something. I don't even feel like it's a loan. I feel like this is something that you don't have to pay back. It's like a gift. If you are suffering in your living situation and you're like, I need help with these bills, like I can't handle it by myself anymore, I feel that the right roommate will come along. Even if you weren't looking for a roommate, like something what happened where you cross paths with somebody, they mentioned, hey, I need a place, I just got put out, blah blah blah, and you're like, you know what, I got an extra space and I do need help with my rent, like you can move in, but I do have room, you know, whatever. So it could definitely be a situation like that. I still feel like someone would be making some sort of arrangements, and it's like, okay, we're gonna lay down some basic guidelines, and I feel like it'll work. I also feel like someone may find out that they're pregnant and they need to decide if they're gonna keep it or not. I'm also getting, again, something about forgiveness, or someone expressing their gratitude. Someone will try to show you that you're valued or appreciated, or maybe you will do that for someone. It could be something mutual, like, hey, you know, you do this and that, and I couldn't do this without you. And the other person is like, no, no, you don't understand. You've done this and you've done that. So it could be something like two people going back and forth with, you know, their appreciation for the other person. I feel like someone's also been emotionally unhealthy, or something's been going on where someone's emotions have been kind of off. And I feel like someone's emotional balance is going to be restored. You also may need to give someone their space or leave someone alone because they're going through something. But I feel like eventually this person will feel better and they'll be ready to forgive or open up and talk about some things, whatever the situation is. Okay, I feel like someone is working on something in secret. I feel like someone is building up the courage to express something, express how they feel, or building up the courage to show something that they did. Okay, business wise, like I said, I feel like someone has like this great idea they've been working on. And I feel like someone is making some sort of business plan. Someone also may need to create some sort of, what do you call it? Like a business portfolio. I feel like someone is working on that. Now, the manifestation part, or the love spell come to me. Unfortunately, it does seem like maybe someone is doing something against your will. I feel like someone is coming off manipulative, or they're planning to manipulate in some way, shape, or form. I feel like someone has a way of dominating or controlling. It's possible that someone may secretly be playing on your heartstrings. Someone also is not as codependent as they appear to be. So it's very possible that someone is pretending to be, pretending like they need you or need you to do certain things. And this is their way of getting you to do certain things, but maybe they don't really need your help. Like someone may be acting like they don't know how to use the computer, or they don't know how to do this, that, and the other. And really they do. They just don't feel like doing it. So they kind of get you to doing whatever that is. I feel like someone who you cut off or no longer talk to, that person is still trying to get you to communicate with them some type of way. Either they're calling you with fake numbers, unknown numbers. I feel like they're just trying to get you to reach out to them in ways that are maybe, it's frustrating or annoying for one, because I just kind of feel like someone is trying to get you to call them, trying to force you to think about them so that you'll reach out to them. It does look like you keep ignoring someone because maybe you're aware that you're being manipulated. Now, there also are going to be times where you do need to set boundaries with people, or boundaries with someone in particular. When it comes to some sort of decision, someone may be torn between air and fire. Someone also comes off as maybe playing hard to get. I feel like there is also going to be some sort of miscommunication. Or say, for instance, you told someone that you need to think about it, or you need a couple of days to yourself or whatever. Even if that person is like, oh yeah, I understand, I feel like they don't understand. I feel like their feelings are going to be hurt, and they might do something petty back. Like you tell somebody, hey, I'm not really in a mood to talk. Can you call me in about an hour? They're going to call you back in like a week and be like, you said you weren't feeling that great. And it's like, the fuck, I said like an hour. Like, why would you do that? Somebody is being kind of petty. Again, I keep getting energies of someone being torn between fire and air. Um, Someone can be really possessive and come off very controlling and be like, I want what I want. I also feel like part of that manipulation may come into somebody wanting to, like, the minute you make up your mind and you're like, it's best for us to go our separate ways, blah, 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 and you stand up for yourself, I feel like that person is going to find a way to make you feel like, no, that's not what I meant. And I feel like they're going to, like, get you caught back up into some sort of cycle. Someone also is addicted to playing mind games. I also feel that if you are in some sort of healthy relationship, there's someone who's going to be competing for your love interest's attention. And I feel like it's going to cause like some friction, or it's going to be an issue. So it could be like the ex, especially more so like a baby's mom, because they're going to feel like, well, I got the kids and you should come here, or blah, blah, blah. Someone I feel like is going to dangle something over someone's head. It could be a bossy parent, or, mother-in-law. Like someone might kind of feel like, well, I need my son to do this and that. Like, I feel like it's going to be some bit of negative of, what do you call it, competition going on. You're going to have to set boundaries with someone who's coming off like that. Or your partner needs to set boundaries with whoever this is. I also feel like someone may be covering up the fact that they're, what do you call it, bipolar? Or someone's behavior is because they're bipolar. With that, there may be a need for you to be more patient and understanding, but at the same time, still able to set some sort of boundaries. I also feel like your dreams are going to repeatedly try to show you something. So pay attention to them. For some of you, going back to a love connection, something seems like love at first sight. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels like, oh my God, like I'm in love. This is my soulmate. It's an instant knowing, an instant connection. I feel like it is definitely connected to the physical appearance, and then you end up realizing that you and this person have a lot in common and that it's deeper. It seems pretty intense. I feel like you're going to be mind blown. I also feel that the truth is coming out, or someone's going to reveal a secret to you, but it makes you love them even more. You also may hear from someone that you've been waiting to hear from. Whoever's been watching you from a distance, I feel like this person is going to either surprise you. They're going to surprise you in some way. It's possible they might pop up. Hopefully it would be someone that you would want to pop up. It could be, but they're going to surprise you. I feel like you're just going to be surprised at how somebody feels about you. You can't believe that they're saying this. Somebody, the way someone reveals their feelings for you may be unexpected too. Like, maybe someone says they love you, but they're angry when they say it. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. We have Justice, 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the Wheel, Knight of Coins, Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, and 2 of Wands. Okay, I don't know why I saw karaoke or like a microphone from this. But it's very possible that someone is doing karaoke, where someone does like to sing or play music. I feel like someone is going to be recording, either going to a recording studio, or maybe you just got your own recording equipment at home, but I feel like somebody is doing some sort of recording. It's also possible that if you submit something, like you could get a contract for something, but you may not like the terms of the agreement. So for some of you, you might walk out on this offer after, especially after you think about it. You're like, I don't know, if this is right for me. I feel like you're going to have anxiety about this contract. If it is not like a contract, it can dealing with, music or whatever like that. It can still be some sort of contract or agreement that I feel like you're stressing over, and you may decide that you're going to walk away from it unless something can be changed. Maybe you're getting ready to go under contract for a job and you're like, oh, wait a minute, what does this say right here? What's this fine print? Maybe you're getting ready to sign a contract for a home. I just feel like there's going to be some sort of going back and forth in some kind of negotiation, and I feel like you are left feeling unsettled. And yeah, I feel like maybe you don't fully agree with something. You're worried about it. You're like, I don't think this is for me. Even if this is like a relationship, after thinking about it, you start to feel like, you know what, maybe this isn't the best for me. There could be some sort of business partnership that is getting ready to go in a different direction. Someone that you trusted, I feel like maybe you're starting to feel suspicious, or you're starting to doubt what they say is true. You're like, I don't know if this person's been telling the truth. I don't know. I just feel like you are having anxiety. Something's giving you anxiety and you end up feeling like, I need to just let this go. There also could be some sort of court date that you're stressed about, and you might feel like giving up, or you might feel like something's not going to go in your favor. You're like, I'm not going to get custody, or I'm not going to get this. Seems like you're stressed about something dealing with court. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of change coming. Something's going on with an earth sign, it seems like, too. If they're not an earth sign, then, you know, something about their energy is coming off as very grounded, analytical, a realist. Something also may be leading you towards this person. I feel like there needs to be changes to an agreement. Maybe intuitively you already knew that, and it was just a matter of saying it. In a love situation, I feel like maybe someone has been involved in a third party situation or dealing with someone who is already married or engaged. And maybe you are starting to feel guilty about it. Maybe it was fun at first, and then you start to feel some type of way. You're like, you know what, I need to let this go. This isn't for me. I don't want to be that person. And so it seems like you have a change of heart. And I feel like you take yourself out of that situation. It could be reverse, that the person that you were dealing with, they suddenly start to get conscious and they're like, I don't think this is right that I do this to my wife or my husband. And they might decide to let things go with whatever was going on with you guys. I also feel like there could be some sort of changes in regards to a friendship. Not sure what's happening with this friendship, but it's possible that, you know, some sort of disagreement makes you want to let this friend go, or maybe you feel like this person isn't really my friend. I also feel like there's going to be, you know, this change is coming within the next 30 days. I feel too like there needs to be an apology or forgiveness for something. Or even if you're not going to get an apology, there may be a need for you to forgive the person, or at least forgive yourself then for, you know, whatever this situation is. Depends on your situation. But if you can't forgive that person, then maybe you need to just forgive yourself in some way so that you can let go or move on. Because it does seem like maybe someone is wallowing in their sorrows or about the past. Maybe you blame yourself for something. Someone seems like they keep changing their mind. I feel like someone keeps debating about being single or being in a relationship. It's like one minute someone wants to be in a relationship, the next they don't. I also feel like someone keeps changing their mind about some sort of trip. If you are the one that is trying to make some sort of decision, I feel like you are going to end up just choosing what's best for you. Maybe you are trying to consider someone else's feelings, which is, you know, it's a good thing. But I just feel like whatever this situation is, it may be better for you to just focus on you or do what works best for you. You have to look out for yourself at the end of the day. Maybe you also start to realize that other people aren't going to be there for you. and you have to, it's like something that you're having to accept. You're like, man, I guess, you know, nobody is going to be able to do things like this for me, or, you know, people just keep letting me down. I have to do everything on my own. It does seem like you get a little sad about it because it doesn't seem fair, and that might be another thing you're thinking about. You're like, I don't like this karma. I don't understand karma. I don't think it's fair. Like you know, sometimes you learn about your birth chart and you're like, that's not fair. I don't remember what I did in my past life to get this back in return. You know, and I feel like you're looking at something that just is not fair. I feel like you also need to be honest with yourself about something. If you really look at your situation objectively, I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's saying to me that you're needing to hold yourself accountable for something. You need to be honest with yourself about something. And you may be in denial about something, or the anxiety is coming from you being in denial. I feel like truth, you need to admit something to yourself. Even if, let's say, for instance, you keep telling yourself you don't love somebody anymore, you know that's not true. I kind of feel like it's making it worse saying that. I feel like the healing process would be better if you admit to yourself that you do still love that person, even though you can't be with them for whatever reason, or even though that person did you dirty. It's like, I know I feel they did me dirty, but I still love this person. Why? I feel like it's better to just admit your true feelings, and then, you know, the way you heal, you'll heal better or quicker, or things will start to make more sense once you kind of just like view it from that standpoint. Now, also, if you feel too like you need to go to a professional, like you need some sort of counseling, I can see that too. And maybe you are stressed about going to get help, or how that, you know, makes you look like maybe some people have too much pride to do that. I do feel that at some point, maybe you're needing to go get professional help on a situation. Yeah, like counseling or therapy. Okay, I feel too like you're coming off as an empath, and other people's thoughts are affecting you. So you might need to take some sort of a cleanse, or cleanse your, you know, your space, your area some way. Something also seems like it's being revealed to you in a dream, like you're having some sort of premonition. I don't know what this is that's giving you a headache. Your situation also may involve a water sign, an earth sign, or Libra. Something is stressing you out. There's something that you're needing to admit. I feel like you also are holding on to some sort of old beliefs that you need to let go of. Something really has you feeling emotional. Okay, I'm kind of feeling like maybe someone doesn't want to admit that they're depressed, or admit that they might have some sort of medical condition. I feel like someone is being consumed by something that's unhealthy. It could be alcohol. I'm getting something about being delusional or paranoid, schizophrenic, like something like that is also kind of coming up. Also seems like there's a big elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. And it's like nobody's going to address the elephant in the room. Okay, I'll do it. You might need to volunteer to address something. I also feel like somebody is depressed about their job and is thinking about leaving, and like, this is not what I want to do. I regret agreeing to this. This is not what I signed up for. Anything that you're afraid to overcome or confront, I feel like you will. I feel like things are going to change in your favor, or there's going to be an opportunity that opens up to you to make something possible. Metaphysically, I feel like something is about a literal portal opening up and someone like going through this portal, or something about like a parallel universe. Maybe that's something that's being revealed to you in a dream. I also get that someone is afraid to return to their past, but that may be what needs to happen. Like, you may need to understand your past or revisit your past so that you can move on from it. Also, you're needing to go with the flow of something, because if you are resisting change, I feel like that's going to make something more difficult. Something's going on with the fire sign. I don't know if you're afraid to stand up to a fire sign, but you need to, or you need to bring something up to a fire sign. It also could be that this fire sign wants to come forward or has something that they need to say to you. And when the opportunity presents itself, they will. A fire sign who also felt like they let you get away will have an opportunity to pursue you again. They're like, if I had the opportunity to talk to that person again, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let them get away. I'm going to fight for them this time. For some of you, there's an earth sign thinking about you, wanting to come forward. You have a telepathic connection with this person. Every time they plan on reaching out to you or revealing their true feelings, I feel like they become hesitant or they get cold feet, and then they hate themselves for it. They beat themselves up for not. They're like, why can't you do this? All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. You have the World, the Two of Swords, High Priestess, the Star, the Knight of Swords, overall energy, Two of Cups, the Tower, and Judgment. All right. So again, I'm getting a situation where a past issue needs to be revisited. I feel like somebody's going to open up a can of worms. Someone's going to awaken a sleeping giant. Someone is opening Pandora's box, like all of that. I feel that your world is about to turn upside down. Something is changing and happening out of the blue, very unexpected. Your spirit guides, if they have been nudging you about something, they're going to be screaming at you or forcing you to go through some sort of purification or transformation. You're having to go through the fire. It's something that maybe you've been trying to avoid, and it's like you cannot keep avoiding this situation. You have to confront this situation. And I feel like you are being, you're confronting this situation, which for many of you is going to have to do with a love situation. I really feel like it's more so about someone from the past that you have to confront. If you feel like you are completely done with people from the past, then this is not for you. This is for those of you that know there's some sort of unfinished business, something that you keep ignoring or avoiding. You've got to deal with it. You've got to confront it. If this is new, I still feel that through this new person is going to come the same old lessons, because you're not finished training. You're not finished the lessons that you came here to learn. So it's like something is being like thrown in your face. I also feel that again with I'm getting like training. It is kind of like, what training? Like you get right into it. You ever start a job where it's like, is so urgent, so intense that they just hire like a bunch of people, like take a day to explain the job and then throw you into it. And you're like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I kind of feel like something like that is happening. I do feel that out of all this chaos is something beautiful or exactly like what you need. This is, if it's love, of course, it seems like this is your match. But yeah, I feel like ultimately there's something beautiful inside of this chaos. Some of you are going to be forced to relocate. I don't know what's happening, but it seems like you're going to be forced to relocate. If it's not relocating, it could be traveling, like some sort of unexpected trip might come up. I'm getting Easter and just overall, something is getting ready to happen soon. Something also may happen on a Saturday. Saturday may be significant for you. Everything's about to change, I feel like. Your whole routine, everything you've been used to doing, I feel like is coming to an end. And there's this new chapter that you're entering. You might try to fight it or be resistant towards whatever this new change is, but I feel like you need to relax and not be guarded and trust the process. I'm getting for some of you 22 may be significant, especially 222. There's something that's going on with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you also keep trying to, like you're blocking somebody. Maybe you're blocking someone's calls or you're trying to block your page. Block someone from your page or make your page private. Feel like you're gonna have to do something you don't really want to do. Yeah, 222s is standing out for sure. You might start to see that frequently. I feel like you are having to listen to your divine self, your over self. Also seems like you may try to pry into the future. Like there's something that you're trying to find out and that information is being blocked from you at this time. Like you're not meant to know every detail or you're not meant to know like the final outcome. I feel like something's going to be shown to you, like you're going to get a preview or, premonition. You're going to get a glimpse of something. And that's not the outcome. That's just like the beginning. Something is foreshadowing for you. So pay attention to words that you keep hearing over and over again. Pay attention to dreams you keep having over and over. What is a common theme that you're starting to notice? I feel like you need to pay attention to that. Yeah, the final outcome for your situation, especially if it is a love situation, I feel like it depends on the decisions that you make going forward after the introduction. So it's like this person is thrown into your face, thrusted into your life. And it's like, ooh, the attraction is mutual. There's definitely chemistry. It's intense. But where does it go from here? And I feel like it depends. Like it's like you are in a position where maybe you're writing your future. And I don't know, those of you that are new, I always am on the fence about like how manifestation works. I believe in it because I've seen it happen. Certain things I'm still on a fence about. I'm like, I don't know if you can manifest that way. But this does seem like one of those situations where, yeah, this is your story. You're like, the pen is in your hand, like get to writing. How do you want it to end? So, something is up to you. Now, it might be literally you are writing a story and you've created these two amazing characters and you don't know how it's going to end. You have to just keep writing until that idea comes to you. Those of you that write, you know how it is. Sometimes you have to force yourself to just like write. You don't like the direction of the story, but you can always edit. And I kind of feel like it's the same thing applies to this situation. Like, you're going to have a chance to edit as you go. You're like, but you got to at least make decisions, and just kind of go with the flow of things. Play it by ear. You can always go back and edit what you don't really like. And I don't even want to say delete. It's more about editing in this situation. I do feel that you are getting what you asked for. The universe is responding to your desires. Something that you put out into the universe, they're responding to you. I feel like also that's another thing. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, or whatever the hesitation is, it's kind of like the universe is like, oh, we're just waiting for you to do something. Once you go ahead and take some sort of action towards that, then we're going to fill in the blanks. Don't worry about it, but we're just waiting for you to take some sort of action. The star also says to me, usually like, that the things that you're going to get what you prayed for or trying to manifest. It just may not happen the way you anticipated it to. Like, you're thinking it's going to happen this way, and the universe is like, no, you're looking in the wrong direction. We got you. Like, don't worry about how it's going to unfold, or the outcome. We got that. You put it out there, we'll take care of the rest. And I also feel like, you know, again, after some sort of madness, then there's going to be a cooling off period. So it looks like, you know, a fire is being put out. Now, this could be literal. Like, maybe someone is a firefighter. Maybe future bae is a firefighter, you know, and they fight fires for a living. Their career keeps them in a state of urgency. I do feel like some sort of problem is going to be solved. I also feel that some sort of boundaries are being set and people are respecting your boundaries. Again, if this is about anything that you were waiting for some sort of response, you're going to get a response. Maybe you applied for a job, an apartment, whatever. You're going to get a response. Especially maybe after not hearing anything, you're like, I didn't hear anything from that company. I didn't hear anything from that realtor. You know, then all of a sudden you're going to get a response. Something is being done in secret too. Your company could be folding or making some sort of major changes, or something is like merging and you're unaware of it, but it's for the better. For some of you, I do feel like you're going to get a dream vacation. Those of you that have been in need of help, even like crying out to God, or crying out to the universe, I feel that help is on the way. Maybe you feel like the universe knows your breaking point. It's like, okay, we know your breaking point. The saying about how God isn't going to place any burden on you that you can, bigger than what you can handle, whatever that saying is. I kind of feel like you're going to understand that saying. You're going to be a testament of that saying. You're like, oh, it's so true. Like, I reached my breaking point, and then I got help. Now, this also can be about being taken out of a relationship or situation for the better. Like, maybe you felt like you didn't know where to turn. You're like, I have to, you know, knowing where else am I going to go if I'm not in this relationship? I don't have any place to live. You know, I just kind of feel like, hey, don't worry about it. Like, you know, here's a place, bam. Like, this agency can help you. They can place you right now. Like, you know, something's going to happen. This does seem kind of extraordinary. Okay, I'm getting something about a conversation that is healing, or two people came together for healing, or that was the purpose of two people coming together to heal, and then being able to release that energy. I'm still getting something being blocked. Okay, it could be that someone who was coming off very defensive or very guarded, like, eventually starts to let their guards down. Someone also may be letting go of some sort of control issues. I also see that whatever's getting ready to happen in your life is beyond your control. Or it's already been put in motion. You also need to finish what you started. Someone is hiding behind their family or hiding behind their image. Or someone is using something as a defense mechanism, using their family or image as a defense mechanism. Again, I'm getting something about a family secret. Something is taboo. Someone doesn't want this to get out. They're like, it's a family secret and it seems like a big deal. And someone is like, I don't want this to get out. Someone also may be like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone is not as innocent as they appear. This is also indicating that you've got some shadow work to do. And you might not want to do this shadow work. Or maybe you're like, I don't want to do shadow work with this person, but the universe is like, hey, this is who you signed up. This is what you signed up for. Maybe you're like, no, I didn't. Seems like you guys are also trying to break some sort of a bad habit. Or you are trying to block out someone who you know can consume all of your time or resources. You're like, no, this person, they're going to mooch off of me, or they're going to latch on to me. And you probably do need to set boundaries with somebody. but they're going to challenge you. Someone is definitely a black sheep in the family. Something about somebody being a black sheep and being like an outcast in a sense. Someone also may feel like maybe some sort of guilt, or maybe there's guilt coming from the family about someone who is into the occult, meaning tarot, astrology, anything that is non-Christian, non-Islam, non-whatever, non-traditional. But somebody, it runs in a DNA. Somebody done passed something down. Like somebody's great, 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 great auntie, uncle was a witch or something. And it's in the DNA. And maybe you are the one that had this, carrying this active DNA. You're trying to hide it or suppress it. And they're like, you can't block me. Like, I'm a witch. Like, I'm coming out. Like, I got to do my stuff. Like, something's going on where maybe you are trying to cut off that part of your family bloodline. But it's like, hey, that's in you. And you're having to confront it or work with it. But it's like you're fighting against it. I also feel like somebody maybe doesn't want to talk about these things at family gatherings. Someone is talking about the totally opposite stuff at family gatherings, and everybody's like, oh, here we go. No. I know somebody not gonna like what I'm saying, but I feel like somebody is like kind of like a demon, and they're in denial of it. They're trying to be an angel. They're like, no, I want to be the angel. It's like, you're a demon. I'm sorry. Your role is demon this lifetime. I do also feel like this is starting to talk about embracing your gifts or embracing your dark side. Okay, something is going to be confirmed in regards to an earth sign. You're going to find out the truth. I feel that this person also may approach you in a dream first and share something with you to prepare you. I feel like your dreams are going to start to prepare you for something that's about to happen. Yep. For some of you, it is a love situation. But it also may be about pursuing your dreams, or you are being asked to have courage, or it's like you're getting encouragement and something that's telling you that you can handle something. You can do this. Someone who once didn't trust you is going to trust you again, or vice versa. And I also feel like somebody has been trying to use their logic, but this is more of an intuitive decision. I'm seeing healing and compromise in a situation. I'm also seeing like an act of generosity. Either you are helping someone, putting all of your energy into somebody, and I do feel like it's going to pay off. Or maybe someone's been putting all of their energy into you. or helping you, going above and beyond. Somebody also feels like I'll believe it when I see it, but I feel like you are going to get your confirmation about something. You also may be in denial of the fact that you're connected to someone telepathically, but it keeps getting confirmed. Patience is a gift. I feel like you're going to have clarity about something that you were on a fence about, something that you didn't understand. Something is becoming very clear to you. Some of you also have the gift to channel. Yeah, I feel like some of you are able to channel. For some of you, it's meant to share your story with other people. And that is the way you're going to be helping or giving back to humanity in some way, by sharing your story. Because people who need to hear your story will be healed through your experiences. Some of you are also embracing your gifts as a healer. I keep hearing I am the way, I am the light, but I feel like you are going to understand that from a different perspective. I also was hearing speak it into existence. For some of you, it's meant for you to teach. I feel like you're supposed to teach, even if it's something about like metaphysical things, astrology, occult. Kind of feel like someone is sending a message, but it disappears. Or maybe someone posts something, then deletes it, but I feel like you're going to see it anyway, or you saw what you needed to see. Someone is writing something and then editing it. I also feel like someone is changing their name. I feel like someone's trying to change their last name. Or someone is saying, like, leaving a comment and then changing their name so that it can't be traced back or something. Someone's doing something. Okay, now also, I feel like someone's going to share a secret with you. Something else I was getting, y'all. Hang on. Okay, maybe someone's asking you to keep a secret. They're like, can you keep this a secret? They're asking you to keep something quiet for now. Someone also may be thinking about going to school or dropping out of school. I also feel like there's something that you're studying. I feel like you're really doing some sort of a lot of research on something. Something that you're studying. I can't quite make that out, what you're studying. All right, well, hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.